Well, happening right now, Phillips 66 says it's shutting off the gas and shutting down its Wilmington refinery.
But will the move drive up prices at the pump? KCAL's Leslie Marin is live tonight with a look at what this all means. Leslie.
Well, Susie, Chauncey, as you mentioned, Phillips 66 has operations here at the port in Wilmington behind me. They also have operations in Carson. Both will be shut down come next year. The company saying it's because of long-term insecurity when it comes to refining here in the state. But as you mentioned, Susie, the big question tonight, what will this mean when it comes to prices at the pump for drivers?
Prices at the pump are a constant struggle for SoCal drivers.
Prices the very next day are up at a high rate, but for them to come back down, it takes forever.
Now the state's 7th largest refinery is shutting down operations. Phillips 66 announced Wednesday it will close its 650-acre sites in Wilmington and Carson next year because of long-term insecurity. The closure would knock out 8% of the state's gasoline supply and leave 600 employees in limbo.
Demand has gone down for gasoline. We know 25% of the new vehicles sold last year were EV vehicles. This is going to happen.
Consumer watchdog Jamie Court isn't surprised by the announcement.
It's more expensive to refine gasoline in California. Labor's more expensive. Like, you know, the real estate is very valuable that they probably have in the port. They said 250 acres. They can convert that, and they can make gasoline probably much cheaper in the Pacific Rim.
The announcement comes 2 days after Governor Gavin Newsom signed new legislation aimed at preventing gas price spikes.
They're screwing you. They've been screwing you for years.
The law gives the state the right to require refineries to keep a reserve of fuel on hand. Shortly after the announcement, some lawmakers and gas station operators blame the policy for Phillips 66's decision to close. In a statement, Phillips 66 told KCAL News this decision is not related to the recent bill signing. They went on to say, we are also not exiting California. Phillips 66 still owns and operates midstream assets and the Rodeo Renewable Energy Complex, which produces renewable diesel that consumers can find at our branded retail stations across the state. But the big question, how will this all impact consumers at the pump?
It shouldn't have any impact. They're planning this for a year in advance. And the new law we just passed said that the refineries doing business in the state have to plan for having enough supply and resupply. So this should not have any impact on the price consumers pay at the pump.
And Phillips 66 did say that they do plan to work with the state to continue to supply fuel to consumers here. Where that fuel will come from, they did not say. Reporting live, Leslie Marin, KCAL.